It lurks in the shadows, a voice whispering doubts, fears, and insecurities. It tells you you're not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy. This voice, the inner critic, is a universal experience, a constant companion on the journey of life. It's present in the entrepreneur taking the leap into the unknown, the athlete pushing for greatness, the veteran transitioning back to civilian life. We all have it, that nagging voice telling us we can't. But here's a secret, you don't have to let it control you. This is the story of three men who dared to challenge their inner critics. They are an entrepreneur, an athlete, and a veteran, each with a unique journey, yet connected by a shared thread of resilience. They've learned to navigate the choppy waters of self-doubt and emerge as leaders, mentors, and beacons of inspiration. Their stories, raw and authentic, reveal that vulnerability isn't a weakness. It's the crucible where strength is forged. This isn't about silencing the inner critic completely. It's about learning to turn down its volume, to challenge its assumptions, and to use its voice as fuel for growth. This is about embracing the struggle, because within those struggles lie the seeds of extraordinary potential.
The fear was crippling. Every decision felt like a gamble. Every no from an investor, a confirmation of my deepest fear, that I wasn't cut out for this. I realized that overthinking was paralyzing me. So, I started taking small steps, focusing on what I could control, building my product, connecting with potential customers, seeking mentorship.
Daniel's inner critic, a relentless voice echoing his insecurities, almost held him back. He recalls questioning his every move, second-guessing his abilities. The weight of his dream, the fear of failure, threatened to crush him. But Daniel fought back. He had to. His dream was depending on him. Each small victory chipped away at the wall of self-doubt, replacing it with a growing sense of confidence.
In track and field, it's you against yourself. And sometimes the toughest opponent is the one in your head. I'd see other athletes, bigger, stronger, and the voice would creep in, telling me I wasn't good enough. I'd visualize myself winning, crossing the finish line, feeling the weight of that medal.
The roar of the crowd, the adrenaline coursing through his veins, these were the elements that fueled Michael, a record-breaking sprinter. Yet, beneath the facade of physical prowess, resided a familiar foe, the inner critic. His inner critic thrived on comparison, whispering doubts about his speed, his technique, his ability to outpace the competition. Michael refused to let this voice dictate his worth. He understood that true strength lay not just in physical prowess, but in mental fortitude. This practice, he believes, helped him rewire his subconscious, replacing doubts with an unshakable belief in his abilities.
Transitioning back to civilian life was one of the hardest things I've ever done. The inner critic whispered that I was damaged, that my skills were irrelevant in the corporate world. I realized I had a choice, to let my experiences define me or to use them to fuel my purpose.
The battlefield had forged in him resilience and courage, but it had also left invisible scars. The transition was fraught with uncertainty. The structure and camaraderie of the military were gone, replaced by the unfamiliar terrain of the business world. James found himself wrestling with self-doubt, questioning his place in this new environment. The weight of his experiences, the memories he carried, threatened to pull him under. He channeled his military experience into leadership roles, mentoring other veterans, and building a company that valued the skills and perspectives of those who served. His story is a testament to the power of transforming adversity into a driving force for good.